You know, every region has a couple Palus that can definitely be a little tricky to deal with. Not expecting any kind of matchup ignorance or loss for wares here for Acola. So this is going to be a tough one for sure for Jen. But I do believe it is certainly possible. No doubt about that. I mean, you know, you don't make it this far in bracket for no reason. I mean, this is a top 8 qualifier, right? So definitely not going to be a freebie for Acola.
No, absolutely not. And I think Jen has kind of come into this with a lot of momentum and just really feeling himself. You know, placed pretty well at defending North just last week, and I believe got 4th or 5th place. So,
nice.
You know, certainly,
Wonderful.
you know, it's hard to compete in Tri-State, but damn it, it's hard to compete in Miami, Florida. Okay, I mean, let's call it for what it is right now. Acola with a strong opening, and again, you know, kind of looking back at the Mutates match. You know, you fight one, type of character, you ain't fought them all, but kind of handling Palutena right here as if she's just another run-of-the-mill Palutena.
Yeah, so we're starting to see a little bit of a difference in the divas right here between the Peach and the Palu. You know, don't get it twisted. Ice Spice is not Nicki Minaj. There are levels to this, Rod.
Oh, you thought I was feeling you?
You a munch.
That's right.
Getting munched on right now, but I tell you what, that first stock got ate up.
That's right, man. It's just gone completely the way of the dinosaurs right here. Nice gets the down smash, catching the air dives right off the top platform. Very smart. As you know, man, Palutena blessed with some great movement options if piloted properly here. Moving into this next game pretty dominantly right here. If you can get this last stock taken here from Acola, this is looking anything but good.
Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure the block did you a favor right there. Just bouncing you right back into the fray. Absolutely devastating opening game right now Acola is putting on. It's just, you know, playing Steve is just, you know, it's a challenge in and of itself. Really doesn't really necessarily function as your, you know, traditional Smash character. Right now, man, again, not finding too many answers. The dash attack still not going to be enough to seal it away. Down to that final stock. A good opportunity with the up tilt. It is going to be first stock going down.
Yeah, very afraid for Jen right there. Of course, getting in between, you know, Steve and the fishing rod. I mean, just a very difficult thing to do. And I was almost a little concerned, like, are you going to – oh, damn. Okay, clean stuff right there. Neutral get it right off the ledge. Of course, as you can see there, Acola's probably looking for like a roll-in or possibly a jump to try to catch it back here or up smash. Jen not giving it to him. Trying to force his way right here back into this match. Unfortunately, on his final stock, but there's the nair.
All right, coming through.
Oh, no.
Slight opportunity right now maybe to just kind of pick up a little bit of steam. I mean, it's just so tough, Rod, when you start out just down 2 stocks. And the pressure continues, man. You see the crafting right now. We got the mining on deck, the anvil just threatening. So many different ways to seal out this final stock for Acola. And right now, again, just have to play, you know, darn near perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Jen is playing completely out of his mind right now. I mean, despite, you know, being in the deficit, seems to kind of come into themselves a little bit more in the tail end of this match, or what feels to be the tail end of this match. Cart not going to quite get it done. Nice. Very smart recovery options right there. Acola said, you know what, man, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
I'm out.
A little bit of a miscue right there, but that is good. I mean, it does give Jen a little bit of an opening. You know, big thing here is, I was going to say, these Palu aerials can certainly make up a lot of damage quick, fast, and in a hurry, but
wait a minute.
That was really smart, too, just understanding, okay, maybe a little too far for a true follow-up. That anvil's going to come out. Palu does have that ability to reflect, too, Rod.
Yeah, and this is looking really strong right now. Yes, going to catch the pop out. Very smart, but hold up a minute. Hold up a minute, audience, Twitch chat. It ain't over yet.
That reflect was really good, because I think instead of just swinging, instead of picking an offensive option here, little maybe 2 out of my range, let me go defensive there and actually kind of probably caught Acola and a lot of people off guard. But, you know, Gann has been on a run in this losers bracket, and really, even, you know, despite a rocky start, definitely made it very competitive down the stretch. I'm very eager to see what Game 2 has in store.
Yeah, I mean, adaptation is going to be key here in this matchup. Oh, that's not Chunky Kong, but the Chunky Kong, let's go. That's right. Yeah, we'll root for Chunky Kong one more time. All right, let's get it.
The spirit of Chunky Kong lives on.
That's right, man.
I'm not sure production's job will, though. I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding. Don't cut my mic. Come on.
Now, diving and done will get the job done in a big way. But we'll see if Jen can definitely get the job done in a bigger way right here. Kind of a rinse and repeat from what we've seen in Game 1. A cold start for sure.
Definitely.
Not quite getting, you know, the percent that he's certainly looking for here. But sometimes there's different avenues to take when it comes to fighting against a character like Steve. Sometimes, you know, playing better in the 4th quarter might be more your thing. You know, again, the narrative is okay. You know, you got the W. You're looking really good right now. You feel comfortable. You might start to maybe just do that, get a little too comfortable in the match. And I can kind of do what I did in that last game, where you kind of turned your brain off a little bit, went for some of those downers, and I was able to reflect them. Nice. There's the arms and angels right there. That F smash getting it done. A little bit of percent on deck right here.
Yeah, that follow-up actually could have been absolutely disgusting, but a much better start here for Gann, despite dropping that stock. Not getting completely overwhelmed out the gate. It's still very, very doable. See how they approach here and kind of control the right side. Love that nair coverage. Oh, the minecart, though. Honestly, Acola is kind of having his way with game when it comes to that minecart. And nice patience on an air dodge catch on the back air.
Yeah, and I mean, this is exactly what you're supposed to see at the ledge from Palutena. I mean, as dangerous as she is towards center stage, I mean, in the corners, her ledge trapping capabilities feel second to none sometimes. But kind of getting dog walked right here. Man, one end of the stage to the other and then back again just for good measure. Okay, off stage, down there, should be on the ready. Oh, god damn.
Just in case. Not even on the screen proper and still getting that KO. Again, taking a big swing with that. Neutral air coming up empty there, but the up air, however, will secure that first stock. But the problem is, it's getting these stocks, but the damage has already been done.
Yeah, the damage has already been done. I mean, I don't know what it's going to take her to kind of stop the bleeding. It just feels like, acola kind of has, Jen's number in a lot more ways than one when it comes to approaching. If they decide to slow the match down, Jen's struggling a little bit right here to kind of shift the terrain of the match. But, we'll see how they can maybe try to dig a little deeper right now, because as it stands, we have seen how that last match ended courtesy of that reflect. So Jen's definitely tapped in, has to find the right opportunity. Okay, nice clean down air right there. Down tilt in the corner again, trying to pop Aqua off his feet. There's the up smash. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine on this Sunday.
There it is, man. Beautifully done, and really just kind of punishing Acola for just being incredibly aggressive. Loving this, man. And just like that, I mean, back in the game, something about Jen, man, can be down a considerable amount, but just that heart just always keeps fighting.
Yeah, that's the heart of Tri-State right there. This young man has proven to be battle-tested like the best of them. Acola, of course, possibly #1 seed, not exactly sure, but I would not be surprised. But with the way some of these players have been handling him today, man, we might have to rethink a couple things for these next couple tournaments. Acola, 108%. Down tilt in the corner. That ain't nothing nice. Watch how you pop out.
This would be huge if, again, can seal this one away. I'd like to point out, again, Acola's up an entire stock, dominating. Just heart, grit, and determination, willing himself back in this. Loving what I'm seeing out of Jen right now.
That's right. Jen, of course, getting real comfortable with, like, dash attack and back here. Again, that shield, nothing to, take lightly. And if there's ever, like, safe options in her toolkit, especially at these later percents and spaced properly, it's definitely back here. There's the down tilt. Of course, not quite getting the hit that he was looking for. Making him go high with the explosive flame there. Shouldn't be enough to do it yet, but still, message certainly sent next to air right there. Watch how you get back onto
No! Oh, man. Best Steve makes the best plays. That's just what it is at times. Really, and just out of that minecart again, helping Acola secure that victory. That's a tough one to take for sure. Again, back-to-back games we've seen Jen have the opportunity to really just kind of storm back into the fight, really mount the comeback, but not quite able to seal it away. Those are heartbreakers if you're Jen. Those are heartbreakers to lose, but you find encouragement in knowing I can get them to this point. I just have to finish.
She's got to push a little harder right here. Again, it's not a game of percent. As great as some of these combos look, it is a game of stocks right here. And when it's all said and done, Acola's has done a slightly better job here in this set up until this point of taking the stocks. Now, we'll see how it all unfolds. This one a little bit more airtight than what we've seen in the beginning of the first two games. Acola, of course, with the big opening, and I talked about that in, in sets prior. A little cold in some of their previous matches. This one kind of getting a little handsy right here with Jen, but as it stands, get hands if you want. This is still Palutena. You know what she does, and damn it, she does it very well.
Second half of these games, Jen has just been sensational. Really would like to see that same level of fight and aggression just come out right from the gate, but unfortunately, yet again, finding himself at the mercy of the minecart and being off stage. And you see right there, the blockade, if you will, preventing that stock from really being in jeopardy. A good placement of the blocks, helping to keep this stock intact.
I got to really give it to Jen. Not afraid to get up close and personal, to reach out and grab somebody right there, taking Acola sky high. This is, this is kind of what we've seen in the last games. Again, you get that quick lead. Jen's able to kind of chisel away it, but I would like to see what happens when Jen kind of gets the lead, how well they can hold on to it. Acola, of course, does not want to see that story unfold even in the remote slightest. Okay, nice, going to come through with the card again. That's kind of been a thorn in Jen's side, and I really like that there from him. Okay, nice. No platform fun for you at all. Yeah, and then, of course, trying to read the option off that top platform. You land on that Pokeball. That grab extends a good distance away from me. I'm going to find that opening, and you're going to be off them feet.
This is a great game for Jen. Usually, customarily, we see them have to play from behind so often. Right now, really just threatening to take the lead would be the first big-time lead that we've seen Jen get to enjoy if he can get there. Love that grab. Good stuff. Just kind of recognizing where Acola is trying to go with the distance between the two. All right, that's going to be a good catch. Yeah, you kind of force him up right there. So quick down smash from Steve. Going to be able to put that one away.
No doubt about that, E. I mean, that was just great presence of mind right there. And there's those down tilts again, off the mark again, but going to go for the down throw here this time, looking for a rinse and repeat situation. This is why Palutena is very dangerous in the corner. Sometimes it's not even a matter of the actual setup hitting. It's the fact that even if the setup misses, you're still in the corner, and she can try and try again. Acola, of course, not trying to let that happen. Force her way out of it. Explosive flame, forcing the low recovery. And yes, the back throw right there out into the corner. That's going to get it done.
The old Tri-State Classic. If you know, you know, baby.
Oh,
what? Did he know? Did he know? We're going to game number 4. We'll take it how we get it, baby. We'll take it how we get it.
We'll take it. I don't give a damn. Do you hear me? We'll take it.
Talk to him.
All right, Jen, of course, looking good. Shaking his head. He's like, it wasn't supposed to end like that, but damn it, I got the game, so I don't give a damn how it goes, all right?
One thing I appreciate about Jen is it's like not an over celebration. That's like, okay, it happens. Like, I've been the victim of an input error before, too. I know how it goes. Nonetheless.
But this is how it starts, though, man.
This deep in bracket, you want every opportunity you can be afforded. That is why we're going to game number 4 off an SD, untimely and uncharacteristic from Acola, but it happened.
It happens, man. It happens to the best one, man. Even the best seed right here at this tournament. Now, Jen, of course, has found themselves in positions like this before where somebody might be ranked a little higher than them, or a little better, depending on who you ask, and they're able to mount this comeback. This is where it starts, but we have seen players of all calibers and all versions of Smash go up 2 games, and then things get a little spooky. You allow somebody with that young man resilience, that young man reactionary time like Jen to really start digging deep and figuring things out. Palutena, of course, no slouch in this matchup, has 2 very key things, bro. Has auto reticle, has explosive flame off stage to force you to recover the way that they want you to recover, but most notably has that damn shield in hand, and that, I don't care what your DLC toolkit is. You're going to respect this shield.
All right, well, here we go. We'll see if the respect is still there from Acola. Again, though, getting on the board, hook or crook, we'll take it.
Okay, well, let's see how it all unfolds. There's the short hop Nair right here, kind of forcing her way back in and cutting this once upon a time lead in half, but again, I'm disengaging right now. TNT on lock, and yes, I got tools, but I got parries too, though, okay? Yes, I'm counting your punches for you. Top platform gets the auto cancel, and there's the auto reticle at that. And this is a great thing about Palutena in this matchup. Steve is going to, back off a little bit, get that crafting table set up, going to stay in the corner, and because of that, it's going to give a player like Jen the opportunity to use explosive flame to try to dig you out of that hole, man, snake you out of there, you know what I'm saying, and really try to get you back in towards the middle of this match. Oh, damn.
That's tough, man. That's tough. But again, you kind of compare it to what you saw in game 1 and 2. It's better to be, in this position, right? Like, because those leads that Acola had earlier on were just like almost seemed insurmountable, and still Jen almost found a way to get the job done. Tri-State has definitely brought us some of the best warriors throughout multiple titles, man. Again, doing his best to live up to that legacy.
Jen, of course, does not want to let this one go. And
Acola,
getting just dog walk, man. We talked about, again, Acola just being a little cold, in the Mute Ace smash may have hurt us. And now getting them hands dirty. There's the up smash right here. This is looking anything but great right there from Jen, sending Palutena back home.
Yeah, it's a little tough, right? I mean, you're able to get to a game number 4, but you're not doing anything with it, right? So,
yeah.
Though, okay, actually bouncing him off his own block. Don't think he's going to have the gas to get back there. No, sir. Though kudos, to Again, we've seen a situation similar to this, so it's not impossible to say he can bring it back, but it's just a lot to ask right now, I want to say.
It is a big ask for sure, but I think Jen, if there's any player right now that can certainly rise to the cage, it's definitely him. But Acola, of course, not taking any prisoners. Tools on the ready right now, chasing Palutena down, something she's not quite used to. Usually she's used to kind of forcing herself into neutrals, and then, of course, you kind of play her game. But, I think Acola's like, I'm kind of feeling myself right now. I got the lead, 2 games, 2 stocks, of course, on you. I can afford to get a little fancy here. Okay, no back air. Of course, not giving Palutena that platform anymore. Dennis got a lot of miles right here off the platform play. Gets the auto cancel early on the F smash. Okay, I like this. Just disengaging a little bit. Has to get these tools back on deck. And that back air, of course, want to get him off stage. Explosive flame, force him back into the corner. And every time you see that, that's a force right there for Acola to go back to the ledge. Caught in the corner. Boom. Ledge trap situation is upon us back there.
Nice. He just stuffed that one out. Not letting you ride back to that cart for free. And just like that, like he's done game after game, Jen finding himself back in the driver's seat. Good patience on that air dodge. Continuing to deliver these big, hard-hitting aerials from Palu. Look at that rod, 78%, and has not been touched up until that point right there. Okay. Finally, Acola finding a little bit of offense, but maybe, and has done enough
And Jen right now kind of caught in a bad spot. I mean, we have seen how dangerous the ledge trapping has been on Jen's behalf, but acola, of course, ledge traps like some of the best of them. Nice. He said, ain't going to be no anvils this time, man. I'm not even going to give you the down B, but I am going to give you that forward air clean. Off stage, caught in the corner.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, frames away.
I'm telling you, bro, as scary as it gets, just threatening, but look at the control from Jen. Maybe trying to bait out an air dodge. Acola, though, not giving it up. Wisp with the grab. No punish, though.
Okay.
So many ways this one can go.
Okay, yeah,
Ooh,
but
watch those rolls.
Yeah, you got to watch him right there. He's starting to look for. He's going to go for the standing jab in the corner, and there's moments like this where less is certainly more. Ledge trapping on deck. No back throw.
Oh,
let's
nice.
go!
It's not going to do it just yet, but look at the comeback.
Okay, might have popped off a little too early. Hold on a minute.
Rod,
we got ourselves a game 5, EE.
if you want to say that he didn't deserve to get the game 4, you can't say he didn't deserve to win it after that comeback he just pulled off. Inspiring. And it's just so odd to see somebody of Acola's caliber unable to close out these games when he's got such a huge lead. I mean, he's up on entire stock, 2 stocks, and Gen continues to keep him honest, continues to fight, and look at that smile coming through. You should smile, man. Job's not finished yet, but pat on the back right there for just getting to this point.
Yeah.
Opportunity right now to knock out the number one seed of this tournament.
Number 1, EE, tell me, I think this goes back to what we talked about before, man. It's that shield, it's that dash attack, it's that back air. Palutena has some very safe options when it really comes down to the thick of it. And Jen right now playing like one of the best in the world. A quick opening up, a quick 32% courtesy of that nair. Again, I don't care how much you paid for DLC, okay? When this game first came out, I was one of the best characters in the business. Courtesy of this nair, still best moves in the game, man.
Really going to be interested to see how Acola responds to this adversity. I mean, obviously feeling like should have had this one certainly wrapped up, but again, with something to say about that and saying it loud and proud at that.
Boom. Okay, boom, going to go for the down throw. Platform fun, there it is. Okay, great option select. Even if you tech it in place, it got the option on the ready. If you decide to roll out, dash attack will catch, but you got to watch out for that anvil, okay? Every time you get too close for comfort, any character, and I'm going to be real, just most characters with great downers are always going to use it as a disadvantage to get themselves out of harm's way, especially for Palutena with how well she does from up underneath. That up air is such a strong thing.
You look at how game 1 started out. Did you think we would be going to a game 5? Did you think this would be not like decidedly who was going to win this? It's really impressive to see. Great DI. He's going to be just fine off of that. But Acola looking to make a play and get this first stock off.
I got to be real, man. I don't know if I anticipated the game 5. I mean, Jen is somebody I'm very well familiar with. Comes over to crib all the time. We play a lot of matches, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody in the house at the caliber of Acola's level. So I don't know what the hell Jen's been doing since I've seen him last, but he's doing a good job of whatever the hell had happened.
I'm telling you, clearly on the sticks, that's for sure. Good connection, though, off the minecart. Pretty easy B and B right there for Steve to secure that one away. Even footing remain. These 2 warriors duking it out, 56% tacked on. There's some opportunity to mine it up a little bit and resource management, get those resources up.
Okay, nice. Nair off the ledge, going to go for 2 uppers, but that time kind of counting his swings a little bit more, backing off. Could have easily went for another upper, but the looming threat of that downer that Acola's been so good at finding the target on, of course, is something you do not want to do. We're going to back off and use forward air. Trying to clean up through these blocks, disengage as you must. I still have dash hack, I still got forward air, I still got backer. These are 3 very, very tough moves to work around.
100%. This is really anybody's game right now, and this is so huge for Gen. Or Jen, excuse me, if he can pull this one out, though. Acola, I feel like, one of the few marks against Acola has been like, okay, does this young man get, does he get nervous in these tight pressure situations? Obviously not there. Takes a step back, takes a big swing, and comes up with pay dirt on that one, Rod. Yeah, 1 stock to go to make it into top 8. Does Gen have one last heroic gasp in him to make this a contest?
We will see. He's going for the right options right here, man, but just at the wrong time. A missed space back air, unfortunately, has kind of gotten caught in the corner. This match starting to spiral a little bit out of control. There's the cart early on the back air, but has the option coverage on the ready again with that dash attack. You need to watch yourself.
And Rod, look at those materials that Acola has access to right now as well. There are so many. Oh no, and that might have just been a freebie. Oh no, not quite. Acola kind of leaning back like, I'll let it get away again. But again, with such a strong lead, you got to imagine he's in a great position. But this kid, again, something different. I want to see the stock fall because I want to see, Rod, what can happen on the final stock.
Okay.
Still wide open. The aerials of Palu, I've said it and I'll keep saying it, damn it. They really do lend itself, but not going to be able to survive even from the other side of the stage. Steve finds a way.
You know what, though? But you can't do nothing but really tip your hat to just the resilience and sheer brilliance that was Jen right there in that game. The fact that he was even able to push it might, speak volumes to, where acola is here at this weekend mentally and, of course, physically playing this game now. Again, I don't want to take anything away from acola. Coming in different time zone. You've been on the road these last so many weeks. You're working against a lot right now, so there could be a little bit of that.
Rod.
Yes, it's a difference. I'm sure you know.
This.
Wait a minute.
It was a difference maker, Rod. It was this.
Well, I know that ain't who I think it is.
It was this right here.
Who the hell is that?
It was this, right? Look at that. Look at that.
What the hell?
Look at that. Little beady eyes.
Beady eyes,
square eyes.
Yeah,
I guess what? He's looking right at that top 8 bracket because he just made it in.
He most definitely
just made it in.
He did, yeah. And just big shout out to him, of course. Big shout out to Jen as well, too, man. If, this weekend doesn't show anything to you, is that Tri-State can get it done with some of their most notable names. And, of course, some of the names that